Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube, Twitch, and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, I do have open slots available in this game, the Tuesday early, the Friday evening campaigns, and possibly the bi-weekly Saturday campaign. So be sure to reach out to me and let me know. Now, without further ado, go ahead and give us that recap, Sylph.
Hi! So, last time, our adventuring group came across, and when I say we're coming across, we came acquainted to a guardsman, to say, a new player to the group, who amazingly seems very level-headed and fantastic among the group in itself. Picking them up, we were able to discuss just a little bit of whom they are and what they're doing, and it seems we uncovered that plot a little bit of him trying to find out a mystery over his family matters that seems to be interwoven with us. And all of this seems to point us to going to the free city of Greyhawk. And thus we prepared and make sure to make our way there through a teleportation circle, as I do believe that we ended up at the gambling hall of Mr. Amazing, as that's where I have the circle mapped out to from discussions and debates with Mr. Amazing himself. Fantastical man. I believe when we got there, we started to head out and pick up any resumed items that we needed to do. If I remember right, Fledish's garden was in a state as the magic in the air was draining life, as magic needs something, and if you use too much of it, it will have some drawbacks on life in itself. And it seems the fair city of Greyhawk is slowly accomplishing this act in itself of weird ashy powder of ash in itself settling and causing the plantage nature in itself to suffer, as one would. As this was going on, the party split, leaving Fledish to tend to her garden for a little bit, as Sylph and Dansum and the new person, the Rock, went to track what seemed to be problematic individuals, as it seems we have heard that there were the mages around, and being us, some of them have been attacking us, so we had to make sure that we are fine. But in the end, it was basically a cat and mouse, as the mages found us and found Fledish separately. We finished our own small task and rushed towards Fledish in the end, fighting the mage, but she held up her own, it seemed, and didn't really need us that much, which is fantastic. Her skills have dramatically improved over meeting us. I think we work great as a team. We do know that Sophis has been feeling not quite themselves of us late. Halfway through, they came across and becoming not themselves and had to go and rest. we allow them to do so, paying for them to just rest up, basically, so we could retrieve them after the attack of the blue robes. We seem to having an idea of why they were here, sort of. No, from my notes, we didn't get too much of an idea of why as of yet. What I do know is we have to go, so I assigned 2 of my people to tend to Flidicious Garden, as I know that it needs care and attention. So I assigned Aveline and René to lovely people of my it says here cult. It's not a cult. No, it's just people of fellow understanding and belief of me. They will take care of everything. They are very well suited in these ideals. I made sure of it.
Alrighty. Yeah.
I believe that is all.
Well, you all decided that you were going to be exiting from the town to avoid any repercussions for evading the Popo.
Right, yes. No, I do remember we did pay the woman from Mr. Amazing, one of the attendees, their head, I believe, who we paid off so she will go and speak to law enforcement.
So, as you all are leaving and exiting the town, you take whatever means you have to in order to leave, right? You pass beyond Greyhawk, with the weight of the city still clinging to you. Ink, stone, and the faint metallic tang of coin and magic. The sounds linger longer than expected. Wagon wheels over cobble, raised voices negotiating value, the low hum of spell work buried beneath everyday life. It all fades slowly, reluctantly, like a presence that does not enjoy being left behind. The road north begins wide and certain, packed earth reinforced by years of travel, bordered by low grass that bends in clean, predictable patterns beneath the wind. This is a road maintained by intent, not chance. It belongs to a kingdom that believes in control. As the city falls behind, the air opens up. The smell of smoke and alchemical residue gives way to damp soil and early growth. The sky feels larger here, less obstructed, less watched. You enter the lands of Furionder, not with a border, but with a shift. The fields stretch wide, deliberate, and deeply ordered. Crops are planted in precise rows that run further than the eye can comfortably follow, broken only by irrigation channels that glint like thin vein of silver beneath the sun. The earth here smells rich, turned often, cared for, expected to provide. Farmsteads sit at careful distances from one another, each surrounded by fences that are less about keeping things out and more about defining what belongs. Smoke rises from chimneys in steady columns, never chaotic, never hurried. Livestock graze in controlled spaces, their movements watched, their paths guided. The wind carries different things here: grain, hay, wood smoke, the faint, ever-present scent of animals. It is not unpleasant, It is grounded, real, a place built on survival-made routine. Time passes in long, even stretches. Now, is there anything you all wish to do while you are journeying? You've made it to the kingdom of Furiander.
Very under. Let's see, where is that?
So you came
I'm
from here,
guessing, how
you
long
went
would that have taken?
Okay.
all of the gathered herbs you will have done by the end of this journey, Sophus. I promise you.
Okay.
So you could just be, like, the thing, like, you're going to be working on them at nighttime during your watch, right? But the journey is going to be long enough. However many herbs you have, you'll be done.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming every week I went out hunting with Flittish.
Yeah, that's how you guys are basically surviving.
Hmm.
Yes.
I think, well, I guess, I don't know. What would be a good rodent to keep in a box?
I assume you're asking Flittish.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh. Well, rats, squirrels, or rabbits are probably most easily transported without drawing too many questions.
I'm just thinking of something in case we reach an area where there is no
Portable
Animals.
lunchbox, I get it.
animals nearby.
Yeah,
Something
I mean,
small.
any of those in this area would be relatively easy to come by.
And what about maintaining?
Well, I mean, just feed them scraps of whatever.
All right. I guess that's what she'll do. She'll try collecting like small little mammals or rodents that she could stuff in a bag or a box on the cart. Feed them scraps.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me a survival check then.
I can assist.
Thank you.
Alrighty. You can get yourself a few field mice. They're pretty well maintained and cared for, I think.
All right.
Alrighty.
While we're traveling, periodically, like as we're passing like fields and stuff, I'm just gonna use my magic and my know-how to bless the fields as we're going by them.
Alrighty. Anybody else?
How long is this trip?
It's going to take you 2 months.
Probably learn a skill then.
Oh, sorry, 1
Right.
month. You would have to hire somebody to be traveling with you the entire time to teach you, unless it's something somebody else has. And keep in mind, it can't be an actual skill. It has to be a tool proficiency or a language proficiency.
Oh wow. A month?
It's going to take you a month of traveling, yeah.
World big.
Yeah, this world's huge.
I was
There's
looking how fast mice reproduce.
I'll give you a small tip. Ignore real world biology and math and all of that shit. No.
We're gonna have a swarm on our hands.
Yeah.
That's called an XP farm before we're doing XP.
Oh, jeez. that. Fucking goofballs.
Hee.
So,
What
yeah.
is?
Okay.
As we're traveling, can I like try to speak with like any other passing like carts or merchants of any rumors of like what's going on in the kingdom of Furiati before we just walk into it blind?
Sure, roll me a persuasion roll.
Sure. I'm 24.
Well, one of them tells you that there was a bit of a dragon situation not too long ago, but it would appear that it's being cleaned up pretty nicely. The dragon has been hunted down and scared southward.
Was it a green dragon, like the same one in Valuna?
Yeah.
Wait. S- So they were originally in Furiondi. They went to Valuna, where they died in Valuna by the army.
They didn't die in Valuna. They went back to Furiander, and then they were chased southwards.
They're okay.
Dragons are kind of hard to kill.
Adding that to a new line on the map.
Geez, so many lines on this map. But yeah, other than that, there's not really anything for them to talk to you about or, like, mention. Like, yeah, they're just living life.
Fair enough.
So, as you all are beginning to continue your journey, the road curves gently through shallow hills where the grass grows thicker, softer underfoot. When you step from the path, the small streams cross your way, their water clear and cold, cutting through stone that has been worn smooth by years of steady flow. The sound of them is constant. In these quieter moments, a soft, natural rhythm that replaces the noise of the city entirely. Travelers grow fewer. The ones you pass move with purpose, caravans carrying goods north and south, riders bearing messages that are not meant to be delayed, occasional patrols that observe more than they interfere, their presence enough to remind you that this land is watched, but not threatened. Days blend together in a way only travel allows. The sun rises clean, sets in gold and amber. Nights are cooler than expected, carrying a hint of something distant, something not yet present but approaching. And then the road begins to narrow, not abruptly, not by design, but by neglect. The edges grow uneven, grass begins to reclaim the sides, the packed earth softens in places, marked more by habits than maintenance. You begin to feel the shift before you fully see it. The order Furiandi loosens its grip the further north you travel. You arrive at Littleburg as the day begins to dim. It is not a place that announces itself, it simply exists where the road allows it to. Buildings of timber and stone cluster together in practical formation, shaped by necessity rather than design. Roofs are steep, built to endure harsh weathers. Walls are thick, reinforced more than decorated. The scent here is heavier than the open fields. Smoke that lingers longer, leather worked and worn, damp wood that never fully dries. The people move with efficiency. Nothing wasted, nothing idle. Eyes linger just a moment longer than comfort allows. Not out of fear, but awareness. Travelers heading further north are noted, remembered. The road leaving Littleburg feels different, quieter. The wind carries less from behind you and more from ahead. Beyond Littleburg, the land begins to change in ways that are harder to name. The fields do not vanish all at once, but they lose their precision. Rows become less perfect, boundaries less defined. Patches of untamed growth begin to break through the cultivated land, small at first, then more frequent. The air grows cooler beneath the same sun. There is a subtle dampness that clings to everything: soil, fabric, skin, and scale. The scent of earth deepens, layered now with something older: moss, root, water that does not flow openly. The road becomes less a structure and more a suggestion. Tracks worn into the ground by those who have passed beyond, but not reinforced, not corrected. You follow it because it exists, not because it is maintained. It is here that, Flittish, you begin feeling much more at home than you have in many of the other places you've been to. The humidity, the nature, the untamed aspect of it all. It feels so much more akin to your home out in the Horn Society than anything else has thus far.
I'm excited to introduce Verasha to all of this land.
So, as you all continue your journey, the horizon shifts. What was once open sky now begins to close in at the edges. Darker greens rise in the distance, forming a line that grows taller, thicker, more imposing with every mile. The Vespi. You feel it before you reach it. A pressure. Not physical, but present. The scent of something vast and living. Aware in a way that fields and farmland never are. The wind behaves differently here, less consistent. It moves through unseen paths, bending around things you cannot always see. There are moments where the forest seems closer than it should be. Moments where it feels like it was always been exactly where it is now, even when you know you've been walking toward it. And then, at the edge of that presence, you arrive at High Folk. High Folk does not resist the forest. It yields to it. Structures rise from within the trees rather than clearing them away. Wood and stone are shaped to follow natural lines, not impose new ones. Pathways curve gently, never straight for long, as though sharp angles would be unwelcome here. The air is different. Cooler, yes, but cleaner. Water runs openly through carved channels, clear and constant, carrying a faint mineral sharpness that cuts through the deeper scent of the forest. Herbs hang, drying, beneath overhangs, their fragrances layering the air with something sharp, something restorative. There is life here, but it moves with resistance. Footsteps are softer, voices lower, even when not intentionally so. Movement feels observed, not by guards, not by walls, but by the forest itself, pressing just beyond the edges of the city. This is the last place where comfort exists without condition. Bathhouses welcome road-worn bodies with steam that smells faintly of treated herbs and clean stone. Markets offer preserved goods, fresh bread, dried meats, and travel provisions suited for journeys that do not guarantee return. Smiths work quietly, their tools striking metal in measured rhythm, never hurried, never wasteful. Everything here prepares you for what lies beyond. And then, something shifts. Not in the city. In you, Damson.
Oh.
At the far edge of the market, where the structures thin and the presence of the forest begin to press closer. Wrong music, sorry. There is a stall that does not belong to the rhythm of high folk. It does not follow the same shapes. It does not carry the same scent. Bright fabrics hang loosely layered in colors that feel out of place against the greens and browns of the surrounding city. Patterns move across them in ways that seem almost alive, catching light differently depending on how you look at them. The smell reaches you next. Not herbs, not stone, not wood. Water. River water. Old wood soaked deep. Smoke that clings to fabric rather than rises from it. Something lived in, something traveling. The stall is filled with small things, trinkets, charms, bits of worked metal and polished stone, but none of it is arranged like the other vendors. Nothing is displayed for simple purchase. Everything feels placed, deliberate, and familiar. As you see this stall, Sylph, your eyes wander over to it as well, and you also recognize a Renee cart set up to be a temporary vendor here in Highfolk.
Oh.
Oh. I'm looking over to Sylph. I think we should go check it out. Yes? It's been a long time.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
But start heading over that direction.
I will follow. A small little hop next to her.
Alrighty. So, as you go over to the stall, it appears to be a mixed Renee band. That's what they always refer to themselves as. They're bands. They're banded together, kindred spirits, performers and sellers, swindlers, and a few other choice words that certain people don't like to call them in public, but will in private. As you are looking them over, you can see that these individuals have a menagerie of different clothes and pelts attached to themselves. Things that they believe look regal and established, but to anyone else looks gaudy and ostentatious. Nothing here is outright fake, but everything here does have a little bit more of a story to it. As you approach over, you see an individual, an older man, maybe 50, 60 years old, is currently sitting down on a small stool right next to a bunch of choice bronze plating that is there. He looks over at the two of you. Well, hello there. How are you?
Greetings. I'm all right. Now, how about yourself?
Living another day, earning another coin. What more can someone be asking for?
A warm fire to share company around?
Well, now you're just getting greedy.
It's never shameful to ask for a little more in life. You never
Yeah.
know where the roads take you.
Never know, never know. Ah, but yes, welcome in everybody. Are those your friends out there?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, hello there. He smiles at you all, waving. Friends,
Yeah,
are you gonna come over?
Sylph waves them over.
Sure. Flittish and Varasha will approach.
Hello. Oh, and what a beautiful wolf you have. Oh, so well-mannered and well-fed by the looks of him. Varasha just starts glaring at them. Don't take it personally, Wolfie. You see, it's good to be well-fed. It means you're well cared for and tended to, right?
Mm.
Okay, this one's allowed to stay. You talk. That's adorable. Ah,
What has brought you all the way up here?
the wind.
The fair wind. Wind blows us wherever we ever so wish, much like the sands.
You speak like you actually know something. That's a first.
She'll just say briefly to Renee, maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Everybody at the stall immediately starts beaming with pride and excitement. You. Oh, what tribe do you belong to? Oh, hello. Hi, my name is Voss. It's nice to meet you. I'm Tin Hand, the man you've been talking with a little bit. I'm Threadstep. Pleasure? Younger, late teens looking girl. And everybody just seems to be gawking at you now that you speak their native tongue.
Blush.
To you, Sophist, though, you have no idea what the fuck she just said. That didn't even sound like language.
It's been a quite travels. Hail from down in the Sea of Dust.
Oh, yeah, we haven't been back there in some time, though. We are working on a current circuit. We left there and made it through the hold of the Sea Prince and journeyed our way over to the Pomage. Even managed to find our way over. Well, we were almost going to get ourselves into Narond, but apparently they're dirty over there or something. I'm not quite sure what all that situation
It's
is.
awful over there.
Yeah,
very
they said
depressing.
they're so dirty that we weren't able to go in there. I think that's a little rude, right? An entire populace of people can't be dirty, you know?
I mean, it was kind of bad. Apparently they're suffering from a plague. You know how it is when they decide to settle down and not move freely. They poop where they eat.
Ew. That's horrible. But anyways, welcome. And the rest of you, introduce yourselves, maybe? Or you can keep brooding off there in the corner if you want, that's fine.
Don't worry, they're very warm and welcoming. They take it a little slow, a little weary of strangers. You know how it is.
All right,
Joey,
fair enough. Yes.
One question that I had. When Virasha spoke, what was his actual, like, he was like, oh, you talk, how cute. Did he have any sort of, like, physical reaction, or was this just, like, a typical Tuesday for him?
Insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Character sheet. There it is. Oh,
Do.
that's weird. Give me one moment.
Uh-huh.
Only half of it loaded. The rest of it was blank. I was like, that's not good. Insight.
25. They reacted with a little bit of surprise, but more with a gusto of fascination than, holy shit, what is magic? You know?
Okay.
They're more accepting of weird shit over many of the other people that you've ever interacted with outside of your forest.
Okay, good. I like them already.
Well, come in, sit down. Gotta talk to you all a little bit. What brings you here?
We are traversing at the moment. We are heading in to figure things with a friend of us, pointing to Rosh, who isn't here at the moment.
Well, I mean, while you're here, you all have a camp to hang out with if you're interested. It's better than getting in one of those hoity-toity inns, right? Walls.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. And if you're that far away from home, he looks at you, Damson. Please, I would encourage you to look around at our wares and see if you can find something that reminds you of home. We'll give you a little discount.
I would absolutely love to.
Yes.
Because aside from, I think her spear at the moment, that's one of the very few things that she has. It's still like a Renee.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The roads have been quite harsh. A lot of our wares have had to be used, traded. You know how it is to survive. But there's one thing I've kept because it's of home. My spear here.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I got my spear over in the Bandit Kingdom. Then he pulls it out. Damn guy stabs me with it right in the ass.
Damn, he tried to give you a second or a third cheek.
A second poop shoot. That's what he did. But yes, please look around, and you can roll me a perception check to see what you notice within their wares.
Oh, absolutely.
Can I assist?
Sure, yeah.
18.
Alrighty. So, you find a handful of items here. There's charm stones and travelers' tokens and ancient coins from lost river kingdoms and empires, and there's spirit binding threads. All of these things, you know the con. It's not really all the things that they're making it out to be. The things that they have are, well, authentic, and they tell you these magnificent stories that, Flittish, you find it hard to believe. Sophis, I don't even know if you're here right now.
I am.
Okay. You can roll me an insight check. Yeah, they're con artists. They're trying to elevate what all these items are they're selling. What they're selling is good quality stuff. It's just they're trying to make it sound magical or higher purpose and raise the price on it significantly because of that. However, there is one thing that stands out to you, Damson, and that is a bronze sculpture. Mixed in casually with many different goods and not really displayed predominantly. It's not protected either. It's just kind of there within everything. It's roughly hand-sized bronze, but aged unevenly. Patches of dark oxidation are very predominant on it. And it seems to depict a coiled dragon. And that reminds you a lot of, you know, the dragon that your people used to worship?
Hmm.
Yeah. When your eyes linger on it for too long, he looks over and goes, "Ah, yes. You see, in our belief, it is the purple dragon. That is the one that helps keep us all safe. It is a traveler's guardian, so I'm sure you're aware of it. It's a very important piece that, well, can keep you safe on your journeys so long as you pray to it every night."
Do you believe in it?
Oh, why, of course. I believe in everything I sell.
Mm.
She's gonna like pick it up and like turn it over in her hands.
Now, that one we found within a dead caravan. Apparently, they forgot to worship it a little bit enough.
No, where was the caravan at?
Oh, that was back in the Sea of Dust. I want to say within 2 days' eyesight of the Hell's Furnace, maybe.
I think we could use some protection on our travels.
Well, for such an amazing item, it is going to run you 60 gold.
60 gold. Oh my.
That includes the friendly discount.
The fair, a friendly discount, a friendly discount. She will fiddle through her pack and produce 60 gold. Here you go, my fellow friend.
Oh, thank you. And they will take a cloth and start wrapping it up.
We'll allow it to be done. Make sure they're not swapping it out.
Perception check.
Yeah, Silver will keep their eyes on that.
Go for it.
E13. That's okay.
22. We love 22.
Sylph, you're
Nice.
not positive because of the way that they move and gesture. However, Damson, they do not swap the item out. They keep it and wrap it up for you. You can tell their hands move like they were tempted to do it, but the insiders in the party can tell they don't do that to their own kind.
Yeah. We'll gladly take it once it is fully wrapped up. Yeah, I've honestly been trying to listen for rumors of others up and around the area. You're the first I've seen in close to 2 years.
Well, we are very rare in these parts, especially with how unwelcoming many of them can be. Can you believe they told me I couldn't even post up right outside of the taverns? It's the best place to sell. Drunk people will believe anything.
They do. They do indeed. It is. Well, I guess you could always start your own traveling tavern.
We thought about that, but that sounds like some witch's tale to enchant people and keep them enslaved to you or something like that, you know?
Fair. Would only just eyes would look more upon.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That's why you get a second caravan to do it.
But yes. Yeah?
I'm sure you could convince a few traveling bards to do such for their own portable stage for where they can just make their name and sell drinks. And you just happen to follow along with them.
Bards could be convinced to do a great many things. I completely agree.
I mean, it's in their nature. Just it's in.
Go on.
No, the thought has escaped me.
Sit down. Let's have some coffee. How about all of you? You like coffee?
I get very hyper if I have coffee.
I used to.
Used to? No, that won't do. We have to get you some coffee. You haven't had our coffee.
Looking over to Flittish, have you had coffee before? I don't know if you've had.
No, I haven't.
Then you are in for a treat. It is quite the delicacy in these lands, but for us, it is like life.
It is life, yes. So, they begin taking out this very large tray, and then someone else takes out a few metallic pikes and set up this unique contraption that allows them to set the tray on top. And you notice the tray is filled with sand, a lot of sand. Then they start taking out these large tin cups, small tin cups and small little ceramic cups, and begin to adding in this water mixed in with this very grindy, dark, earthy smelling coffee. And then they begin to heat up the sand, and the entire process seems very ritualistic for them, and they're very careful about how they do it. So you said you used to like coffee. Now we are going to help fix you with that one. See, our coffee is the best coffee. Nothing else compares.
Damson nods her head.
We'll see.
Everyone else does this dripping method with their coffee, where they try to have the grinded up beans get dripped with boiling water. But see, that only takes the surface of the essence. You get the tannins and you get the acid, which moves to the surface as well. What we do is we boil it all. And when you're boiling the coffee with the water inside of the sands to make sure it's evenly distributed, it begins to push all of the extra flavors to the top and surface, but you don't get the grinds in it either. And you watch as they begin lowering down the small little tin cup, utilizing a gripping stick that they have for it, into the sand and moving it through it, as you begin to see the water rising very quickly as it begins to boil upwards. They do this process a handful of times before pouring it into a small cup and handing it out. I will warn you, though, it is very bitter. However, it's not very acidic at all. And they'll hand you a cup first, Sophus. Would you require a little bit of sugar with yours?
Yeah, I guess you can try.
Well, do you prefer bitter or sweet?
Sweet.
Not everyone has great tastes. And he'll take a very small pinch of sugar from a pouch and place it in the cup before moving it back into the sands just to boil it a little bit more and hand it over to you.
Right, she'll try drinking it.
All right, give me a con save.
I assume she's not gonna like it.
Give me a con save. We'll find out.
Is that a nat 20?
It
is.
is. Sophus, for the first time since you have contracted your newfound disease and ailment, you taste the coffee. The sweetness to you is like a burn. It's something that's not very pleasant for you to enjoy. However, the bitterness of the coffee actually blends with your palate perfectly. And for the first time since forming, well, becoming a vampire, you're able to drink this. You don't feel sick. You don't feel ill. If anything, you feel warm.
She looks down at it and is like, "What is this made of?"
Coffee? It's our home remedy for it. It's how we mix it that makes it so much better. It's delicious, isn't it?
Well, is there a way for me to buy it to go on the road, or?
He'll look at Damson. Only if you know how to make it. I refuse to sell coffee to someone who can't make it properly.
I would assume she knows how to make it. She just hasn't had the equipment with her.
All right. Do you have cooking supplies?
I do not. I have calligraphers.
Oh, damn. Do you have brewer supplies?
I do not.
Sylph, do you? Either of those two?
No.
Real unfortunate. Neither of you know how to. It is like in a caravan, there's one or two people who make the coffee for everyone else because it's so incredibly difficult to learn exactly how to do it properly to make sure that you get it to this status of where it's bitter, but it's not acidic.
It was one of the things that was on my list to learn before I left, and I regret not doing so. However, I clearly have a master brewer before me.
You have a master what?
I'm looking to the guy saying I clearly have a master brewer before me, like some.
Yes, you do. Hi. God, flattery gets you everywhere.
How much for your services?
What do you mean?
A year of your time.
A year of my time? Sorry, but you can't buy me. I prefer the freedom of my traveling and going with my caravan everywhere. But while you all are here, I suppose if you are able to learn how to brew properly, I can sell you some supplies for it. Damson, you know this is a big honor. It is not something that anybody really gets offered. They usually pass on their knowledge to one or two different people, and that's it.
We would be honored to learn from someone such as yourself.
What were you about to say, Sophus?
Oh, it's just like you would teach us.
I would teach her. No offense, but you're not Renee.
What does that mean?
You're not one of us. Our people, our culture, we understand the importance of this and why you don't easily share it with anybody. We understand how to respect what we do and respect what we take, and there's an entire culture behind the processing. I've been offered from kings themselves to teach them or their cooks how to make this, and I've denied the offer altogether. It is only knowledge meant for our people, or else, how else could I sell it to everyone?
Many hundreds, if not thousands of years have gone into this perfection of the craft. She'll say as she does drink hers bitter.
Oh, yeah. And it's so much different. I don't know if you all have ever had coffee, if you're a coffee drinker IRL, but unless you have a proper brewing system, you are drinking it with the tannins and with the acid. And that's what makes it taste like But when you remove the acid from brewing it properly, it is so much different and so much better.
Of course, do hand a cup over to Flittish. Please do try it. I'd love to know what your opinion is as someone that's so tied to nature yourself.
She sniffs it cautiously.
Bitter or
Don't
sweet?
worry.
Go on.
It is poison, but it's good for you. It's the
Yes.
right dosage.
This word does not mean what I think you think it means. Um, I will sip it and give it a try.
Okay. You can go ahead and give me a con save as well. Boom, 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 boom. 10. It's good, but there's this like tingly sensation in the back of your head happening right now. You're not sure what that is. However, these colors are looking real nice.
Hmm.
Do I see her eyes start to dilate?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Mm.
That's what makes our coffee the best coffee. That.
Absolutely.
Our coffee?
Oh, I'm Renee as well. They pull out their necklace underneath their scarf, which is the royal one.
Why didn't
Uh,
you even say so? Sorry.
It's fine. I normally tend to assess because it seems people have been trying to hunt us down.
Ah, yes, yes. The tale is old of time. People hate us for, well, because they ain't us, right?
Indeed. They will give a few of the catchphrases that you gave me at the start of it, which alerts them of if they are of the high prestige, which is like the high council of the Renee, then they will understand where Sylph sits and the stories.
Oh, yeah, they don't understand this at all. These
Okay.
are normal, average Renee folk.
Okie dokie. Just seeing this and they switch back to a more friendlier tone than serious. It's like, but knowing that you are honest and innocent, it makes me glad to spend my coin here to keep our people going for the further future and the many seasons ahead.
Yes,
Indeed.
it is beautiful, isn't it? Ah, and this season is one of my favorites. Out here, I think they call it moist.
Mm, mm. That is very critical of you to say.
I feel like the word describes everything perfectly. Here. Move over. Let's begin learning how to do this. Tin Hand will pull out another stool for you to sit on, Damson.
Oh, she will take a seat and is absolutely hyper focused.
All right, so, well, let's see how hyper focused you are right here now. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Can I do the same?
Yeah, if you're trying to learn as well.
Yes, I would love to learn. E15?
17.
Sylph, you can pay attention because honestly, it's kind of fascinating to see somebody, perform the ritual of making coffee. Damson, you are so engrossed in this. You did want to learn how to do this, but you weren't chosen by your tribe to be the coffee master.
The coffee mate. The coffee.
Meister.
Yeah, I almost said that. So, as they sit you down and begin going through the process of everything, they will look over at you, Sophus, and you, Flittish. You two will be the judges on how good she makes it to start with, and tell us what you really think about it, okay?
Very well. I've lost taste for most things, but I was able to really taste that.
Good! I'm so glad. Wow, this one's really depressed, isn't it?
Yes,
And she, I would like to say, is just going through, coming through, the sick place. So she's very down in the dumps after witnessing their depression, and she's bringing it with her.
Do not worry. We will treat you incredibly well and show you the beauties of the world. In fact, I think we will, if we can get one more ingredient, be able to make some chocolate-covered oranges.
I'm in.
I figured. Yeah.
100% in.
Yes.
You will have to tell us what you're missing, and we will find it.
Of course, of course. But you two will be the judges. And he begins showing you the process, how the sand has to be sand from your desert because it holds heat inside of it so incredibly well, even though the surface is not as hot. It still gets to the point where if you touch the surface of the sand, you're going to burn your hand. But you being a dragonborn, that's less of an issue for you to worry about.
And also resistant to fire.
Well, that's what I... yeah, that's Dragonborn.
Come on.
But aside from that, they go over the process of how you are supposed to move the coffee and how you watch it very carefully, and you have to pick up and instinctually know when the grinds inside of it are moving within the cup so that you know where to move it in the sands in order to evenly boil it to this degree. He's also trying to teach you how to identify with just the touch where all of the different flavors within the palate reside. It's a very slow and tedious process learning all of this. Damson, I need 2 checks from you. Since you're the one he's actually teaching how to do this, I need a sleight of hand check from you, and I need a perception check from you.
Okie dokie. Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to take that deal and use inspiration from Mike to re-roll that.
Thank you, Donut. Yeah,
The
story
tools,
is
they're so
being told.
tiny.
And perception, you said.
Yeah.
The story is being told. Story is being told. I'll use the DM inspiration I have for that one then.
I love how he says the story's being told and then immediately goes, nuh-uh.
Perception.
He's rewriting.
Story being told.
Tin Hand will let you make these mistakes because that is how you learn. After that, however, you've made the 2 cups of coffee and you hand them out to your 2 companions. Sophis and Flittish, it looks more foamy on top than the other one did. The other one didn't have foam on top of it at all. And it's slightly thicker too. Please try it and tell us your honest opinions.
Well, Flittish has completely forgotten that she's in human form. She's just lapping at the foam like
Okay.
she's in her wolf form.
Charisma save. And how about for you, Sophis?
I guess you would. Did it taste as good as I first tried it?
Well, let's find out. Are you tasting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Charisma save as well. Okay. Flittish and Sophis, you both get physically angry because how disgusting that tastes compared to the other one. That was all acid. That was all foam. It was inconsistent. It was sludgy and smooth, and it was bad. You both get visibly and audibly angry at how bad that is.
There is cognitive dissonance for Flittish because she would not take this out on Damson. but she wants to take this out on Damson. She's like, why are you trying to kill me? I thought we were friends. I thought we were family. What is this?
I would say for Sophis, this sort of like kind of, you can see like she kind of goes like half feral. Like she slams the mug down on, and she's like grabbing her hair, and yeah, maybe some of the fangs are starting to come out. And she's like, "What is this? Is this poison?
Are you poisoning me?"
Clearly, my first attempt was not the greatest.
No, it was not. You didn't do any of the processes right.
Let me have a go.
Oh, you want to try? Sure. Oh, you try. Sylph, you can at least swallow the hatred of how bad this is, but it does offend your culture.
Just gonna look and put a hand on your shoulder, Damson. That's bad. You should feel bad.
You should feel bad about this.
Flittish is gonna go dig a hole nearby, pour it in, and then bury it.
Ah, look what you're doing. You're upsetting the ground now.
I mean, they're called coffee grounds for a reason.
No, that is a bad joke, and you should feel bad about it.
But yeah, I'll give it a go, the process. Let's see.
All right. Sleight of hand into perception.
Sleight of hand into perception.
$15 and $11. Okay. Considerably better. You at least recognize the sensation of it as it is boiling, of the tannins and acids being separated. Now, getting the perfect flick of the wrist in order to keep them separated, that's the hard part that you're not really picking up on. But after you're done that, he will take the cups and hand them out to the other three, Damson, Sophis, and Flittish. Please, do tolerate just a little bit longer.
I will drink it.
All right, you drink it. Glug, 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 glug. The other two?
Flittish is looking extremely skeptical, but she will take a sip.
We're not all perfect. We can't do everything right the first time. It's a learning process.
Yeah.
She'll take a sip.
Okay. There's no need for charisma saves. It's not that bad. It's not very good. That you can definitely still taste the acids, and now that you're drinking more and more of this, you're getting to pick up on exactly what he's putting down, you know, like exactly what is happening in all of this. Which is good. You're starting to realize, you know, he's not just making shit up. He's actually telling the truth about it. But then...
Pretty sure that this is not going to make Flittish a lifelong coffee drinker.
No, very doubtful it would.
She's like, nah, water's good. I'm good.
It's not as easy as brewing tea. It's a lot harder.
Yes, it is a lot harder, and we will work on this. But seems like you're doing a better job. Sophis, you can still drink the tea, the coffee that Sylph made. You can't, like, it doesn't taste good like the other one did, but you can still drink it.
And it probably doesn't satisfy me at all.
No, it doesn't. But you can at least stomach it without vomiting.
She sort of drinks it and kind of looks and says, "It is not for me."
Apologize. I wanted to give it a go just to see how difficult it is, and no, roughly difficult. I can see where Damson failed. As well, I failed as well. But this is a skill that I would love to learn. I will pay for investment if you are willing to teach me and Damson.
Mhm.
I am more than happy to keep teaching you. Of course.
Mm, We will get better.
will.
Yay!
Yes, you will. That is the spirit. And the spirits know all.
Indeed.
All right. So they continue going through this brewing process, everybody. And I think we're going to go ahead and go on break. When we come back, you'll see what it is we can do and what we can learn from these folk before gathering what you need and heading back into Varrock's home. Be right
Yes.
Kind of wondering if I could just combine this sort of coffee thing with like blood, see, make the best blood coffee.
I mean, as soon as someone can brew it properly and you can ask them to, probably. It's up to you if you want to ask this random person that you've never met to mix blood with their coffee. But anyways, break.
Yeah, they might be
Yeah.
adult.
everybody, we are back. So, where last we left off, you all were learning how to make coffee. Sophis and Flittish, since you two are the taste testers, I need you two to go ahead and roll me con saves to see how hopped up on everything you are.
What level of zoomies does Flittish have?
Yes, very important.
British is the broken IKEA dog. Con save.
Okay. Yeah, neither of you have extreme zoomies. I mean, you're definitely feeling your heart beat faster. You're more jittery like that.
That's just from a couple of sips.
Yep.
Is this how you get advantage on initiative?
Well, it's how you get
Is this
something
how?
right.
Is this how mages achieve time stop? They just drink like a whole flask, like.
Yeah, they turn into Fry from Futurama. Yes,
I forgot all about.
that was a good episode.
Finish. Have a new program.
Alrighty. Well, you keep going through the process of trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, and he's trying his best to be very patient with you, to fully educate you on all of this, but it is clearly a little tedious for him, right? However, as you are learning about all of the different ways to make and brew this coffee, how to identify proper beans, how to harvest proper beans. This is the important part for Flittish. Learn how to make the beans. Because you're the druid. You make plants.
Oh,
Yes. You guys can
100%.
retire and just be your own coffee vendors.
100% making sure that Tin Cup knows that Flittish is a druid and is a miracle worker when it comes to her gardens.
Oh, yeah. But after working for hours upon hours upon hours on this, eventually the sun does go down, fades over the horizon. And in the middle of town, you see the guards are starting to approach over to the caravan, where all of you are just laughing and drinking coffee and having a great time with some warm company. As this is happening, though, the guards approach. You all need to quiet down and get your caravan out of town now. You're not allowed to sleep out on the streets. Oh, yes, I know. We just lost track of time. We'll be excusing ourselves. How much longer are you all going to be remaining here? Until the stream is cleared up. We'll be out of your hair as soon as the stream is cleared up. I assure you, nobody wants us out of here more than we want to be out of here.
Don't worry. We'll help them make sure that we get out of town without any issues.
Good. And you all begin leaving and getting outside of town. As soon as you're out there, Tin Hand just starts shaking his head. Honestly, it's getting annoying. Every night, you're too loud, you're too rambunctious. You can't cook that spicy food outside. It smells too much like flavor. I hate these people. But, yeah, we are trying to get out of town. Hopefully, eventually soon. You know?
Yeah. Looking for, I assume, places to travel about, yeah? Actually, what are your plans for where to wander next? North, south?
Plans? We were going to follow the stream. I believe it's going to cut us over to the mountains, Yatil Mountains. But right now, there's a bit of an overflow that's happening. We were going to take the road instead, but the road we have to take is being overflooded by the water since it's not going through the stream properly. We've been trying to ask for a lumberjack who can go out there and do it, but apparently they have reasons behind why they don't do that. I don't know.
I mean, we can take a look.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, speaking of flavor, I did come across these. I will pull out some of the vials of the Dragon Reaper crystal chili powder.
Oh, that will be so good in tonight's stew. Yes.
Yes, yeah, of course, of course. It is very spicy, very delicious.
And here, if you want, here's a trade. We can give you a 5 pounds of lentils.
Of course.
Yes. Very
But yeah.
nourishing.
Lentils are very much so. They're also great to snack on. But yes, we can take a look to see what's causing the river to be clogged up. To cause it to overflow, preventing our travels. Your travels. Our people's travels.
All right, yeah. If you all don't put yourselves out too much, but if you all want to go out there and see, I'd be more than happy to, you know.
Of course, of course. It's the least we can do for you honoring us to help teach us how to make our people's coffee.
But save that for tomorrow. Let's sleep it off tonight, huh? Unless you all want to do it in the middle of the night. I don't know.
Look to the others. How hopped up are Flittish and Sophus on coffee?
Oh, all of you are wide the fuck awake right now. Yeah, you're not sleeping for any time soon.
We can go out and check now. We're quite awake from the coffee. It's been so long that it's like drinking it for the first time again. That wired feeling.
I miss it. I miss it. But yeah, if all of you want to go, it's the stream that is heading up the mountains. You follow the road over here until you get to it, and upon getting there, you'll notice an area where the water seems much more agitated there. It's flooding onto the roads, and the carts can't get past there because, well, it's watery.
Thank you. We shall go and take a look.
Alrighty, well, I guess we're all going. Thank you. All right, cool.
Before this one. Yeah, she signed her ass up. I was like, okay.
Before we leave,
Let's do it.
Sophie would have asked the coffee maker one thing.
Yes, of course.
What do you think of any other ingredients that could be added to coffee?
Any other ingredients that can be added to? You're gonna have to move your mic closer. I can barely hear you, dude.
Do you think of any other ingredients that could be added to a coffee that would ruin the way it is?
Well, yes. A lot of people try a litany of different things that ruin the essence of what coffee is. There's people who put caramel in it. There's people who put ice in it. There's people that put this holiday seasoning blend into it. It's horrible, horrible stuff. I will say essence of nutmeg, however, is quite delicious in it. I like nutmeg a lot in the coffee. Mostly you don't want to mix any profiles of flavors that are too obnoxious or something that is more overpowering than the coffee. What are you thinking? I can help you with that more.
What about blood?
Blood in coffee?
Yes.
What are you, a vampire?
Perhaps.
Deception check.
Alright.
They do put persuasion as well because it's perhaps.
No, they're a fucking vampire. They know they are. Like, they... You know you're vampire adjacent. So you are one. He turns to you, Damson. Did you fucking know this?
It's a recent thing. Very recent.
Non-issue?
Non-issue. Hence her hesitation with coffee for the first place. But it appears she has found something that she can drink.
Well, everybody knows vampires can drink coffee. Everybody knows that myth, you know. But yeah, I mean, listen. So long as you're not nibbling on my neck without permission, we're fine.
Very well.
But yeah, mix blood in. See, blood is actually,
Has it?
He pulls out a skinning knife and cuts his finger and starts tasting the blood. Irony, bitter, not really that sweet, slightly spicy. I think that also might be part of my diet, though. The profile should be able to mix with it a little bit. I think it's going to take a longer roast and brew in general. And, I mean, usually kinky permission, but, you know, like, consent. It's pretty big. Yeah, there might be a way to brew it. Let me experiment a little bit. Now, I can't really drink it, but I could try for you. Do you have any blood you prefer? If you say people, I will not help you.
Well,
Crosses that off.
not so far. I've been doing mammals and stuff in the forest.
Mammal blood.
She'll take out like a little she'll take out a little field mice from her bag.
You are not drinking mice blood. Honestly, this is why people that live in these environments die so young all the time. You know those things carry disease, right?
I suppose.
That's filthy and disgusting. I suggest fowl.
Like chickens.
Quail, chicken, wild turkey. Plentiful. And then everyone else gets to eat the meat, right?
Ooh, could we try my blood?
Sure. Here, let me take some. He holds the knife out to you and puts a cup underneath your hand.
Yeah, they allow it.
Well, you're the one who has to cut. They're not going to cut you.
Yeah, they take their own knife then and cut themselves.
All right. So, in game. Go ahead, sleight of hand.
Within the game, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I believe her first ever conception was that of a fox.
19.
So she, to my knowledge, and we've been keeping a close eye on her, she has not gone for any human or humanoid.
Well, sounds good to me. Hey, we're not ones to judge, right?
No, exactly.
We have
That's why-
dragonborns, we have goblins, we got Goliaths, orcs. Everyone's pretty much cool.
Have you heard of any dragon rumors at all?
Well, there was that big one flying around that they chased down southwards. Very rude of them. It's their territory.
Right?
And it was a green dragon.
Yes, that's what I heard as well, yeah.
Any word on what the green dragon's about at all, or only what the mobsters are about?
What was the question? I'm sorry. I wouldn't...
Do they have any information on what the dragon is about, like name or personality-wise?
Well, it seemed to really like towers, but to use them like straws to breathe their acid in and flood out and kill everything. So I think it was probably pretty chaotic.
Aren't green dragons good dragons? Like, aren't they like the druid kind, nature? I might be completely wrong on that one, looking too dancing. You're the dragon expert here.
Green dragons are. Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
No,
begin.
let's see what you say. Go ahead.
Well, from what I remember reading about, they tend to live more in forests. They tend to align more with that of what scholars, she says in air quotes, describe as lawful evil. They tend to be more elusive, conniving, and egotistical. Again, scholars say this. And that they love intrigue and their secrets. That they like to put up a front of diplomacy and deceit when dealing with stronger people, but are cruel and petty when they get the upper hand. But they delight on stalking their enemies and listening for any information they could gather before moving to an attack. So they'll stalk their prey for a very long time. Yeah, they tend to live in woodlands, jungles, bayous, forests.
Yeah, the cunning, manipulative, deceptive, trickery, domained creatures in general. I mean, they just sound like a good time to me, other than the fact that they view us more like ants than people. But that's most dragons, let's be honest. Like, we're insignificant by comparison to them.
I mean, fair. I mean, we are small. We are much shorter lived. I mean, they get more powerful with age. Humans get more frail.
Not just humans. He points over at his half-elven ears.
Oh.
We all get a little more down with age.
I mean, may I ask, is it your mother or your father?
My father.
Oh, Bob?
Yeah. What? No.
No.
Just Renee.
Okay. Good on them. Are they still around, or they passed on to other pastures?
My mother has been dead for a long time now. About 20 years or so.
Okay.
Yeah, she lived quite a long time. I mean, she was nearly 60.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, remarkable. Oh, wait, no, he's significantly older, so she would have been dead, like, 40 years ago. Sorry. But my father, he's out and about somewhere. He just joined one of 3 cults.
Oh.
Which cults, mind you?
Well, there was the one that worshipped the purple dragon. There was the cult of the minor dissonance, where all of them thought that if you sung beautifully, you would have a higher form of enlightenment and communication. That was a really annoying one when he was in that one. And then the newest cult that he's a part of is the cult of the lore, where they believe that all stories are true, but there's these things called alternative planes of existences, where it's pretty much our plane of existence, but different things happened. It's weird.
Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting. Hey, by chance, when you was growing up, did you worship a cat at all?
Did I worship a cat?
Yes, or your family.
Well, my mother, yes. My father as well. Yeah. Me, not so much. I thought that was kind of silly. I mean, cats are great creatures, but worship in general just never really sat well with me. Like, I get worshiping a dragon if the option is turn to dust or worship it, but I don't get worshiping anything else. Right?
Yes.
The very specific things should be worshipped, especially if you get to see them. I mean, it's hard to believe in worshiping something that you can't, see, right?
It's kind of preposterous, right? Yes. My
Right.
mom and dad, though, they did revere the cat quite a lot, and yes, all of that. The purple dragon, the cat.
Mm, mm. Were they part of them, or did they just like worship them? Like, did they travel with them?
I believe so. I was a lot younger. Um, while that was actually no, I was older and out of the house by the time that was happening. Yeah.
Ah, so you had gone on your own travels while they stayed in worship day.
Yeah, yeah. It was just how my father was. He was fascinated with. He understood he was joining cults. He fully understood it. To him, it was just a game, though, to learn everything.
I see. I see.
We should try and find your father. He might actually be key. We're going back to that place as we have learned about more information and hearing more and more of your father. I too know of your father.
You do.
And yes. In this current life, I'm a rabbit, not a cat.
Wait, you're claiming to be the cat that everyone worshipped and revered as a god of the world and protector of the caravan, who also had dominion over, randomly, a giant purple dragon that would follow it around everywhere.
They look to Damson. Yeah.
Persuasion roll. You are the leader of this cult.
26.
26. We love
Is that a
26.
natural?
No, it's a 13.
No.
You're good at persuading. 26. Huh. You're the creator of the cult.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Then you know my father, Kalemi.
I do. Granted, different forms how it is now. I've had to go away for a while as infighting happened. Then
I remember almost everyone was slaughtered. Yeah, yeah. That is the way most cults end, right? There's a big uprising, almost everyone dies, yada, 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 yada. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still alive, so they were wrong. Kick 'em, didn't kick the bucket.
Nope.
But I would love to, if you have any means of contacting him, I would love to, if you're willing, that is. His information would be greatly valuable to our cause. This is literally of means of saving the land.
Well, if you're going to save the lands, nobody can complain about that, right?
I mean, those city dwellers can, but who cares?
They'll be fine. They don't realize how much they need nature and land and all of that.
Right? They think their food comes from the store. They don't realize it takes a farmer to grow it. They don't realize they need the land.
Speaking of food, she rubs her hands. Will there? How long do you think it would take to try this new coffee?
It's gonna take a lot of experimenting. I don't want to feed you something that tastes like Damson made it.
Yes, that
Heart.
almost made me go feral.
Exactly. I'm not joking. I am.
Look. My first one was not my best attempt. I will freely admit that. I will be better with practice.
Yeah.
I am always going to assume there is hope for me yet.
Yeah.
Because I would hate to dishonor the ancestors.
That optimism will take you far. Anyways, well, the river's over that way. I'll start experimenting, and hopefully by the time you all get back, I have something for you that tastes reasonable. Okay?
Sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And thank you for helping out Sophus here with her little teething problem.
Oh, not a problem at all. Never a problem at all. Then
I'm sure these teeth will come in handy sometime.
All right, and that's 5 necrotic damage, by the way, Sylph.
Okay.
For getting enough blood that he can actually experiment with it. It's not a tremendous amount. It's controlled. 5.
I will take that. Done.
Just like pat Sophus on the shoulder, just showing that, like, yeah, look, our people are very accepting of everyone. You have friends here.
Yeah, you're a cultist? Yeah, but just for fun. Nice. You're a vampire? Yeah, but I don't eat people. Cool.
Yet.
Yeah, but, you know, they're not going to judge you based upon what you could do. That'd be rude.
Exactly.
You're on monsters. They rip into a lamb, chewing and eating it. I would never eat anything like that.
Yeah, they get it. You know, you are what you are. And if anything, if you are what you eat, you're more human than human.
You're human plus.
Yeah, so if you eat humans, you must be human.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, look. Go on.
No, you first.
Talking animals, vampires, druids, dragonborns, rabbit folk. We welcome all if you want to become Renee. Join our culture.
What does that even mean?
Renee is a people.
We're a people.
We stick together, keep to the roots. We have inner wars and tribes and whatnot, but in the end we stick with each other, and fate comes and goes and enemies when need be. Most people see us as no good or filthy because of the skills we accomplish or how we barter and deal with life. We don't choose to commodorate and follow their standards of living, as they make quotation marks. We understand. Oh no, go. Sorry, you go.
No. Please, sorry, I interrupted you again, Sylph. It is my apologies. Please finish.
It's the lag. I apologize as well. It seems I am hyped up on the caffeine.
It's the time dilation effect from it.
But in honest, we take everyone in because we are like the outcasts. We understand what the low of low can be, and you won't be alone in such. It's why the gods push us away. It's why we may be, cagey or distrusting at first, or some of us might be too trusting, it seems, but there's always a second motive with us, majority of the time.
Indeed. That welcoming of all who wish to come along with us. I mean, there's been many traveling clans and groups that have gained people over their journeys. Some decide to stay forever and join the culture permanently and travel along. Others, they part ways, but that's how life is. New companions come along as they do. Some you bond with for life. Others, much more temporary, but memories made and journeys had are worth it all. Be a bit of a process, but if it's the kind of lifestyle that you wish to have, you're more than welcome to bring you into the fold. Same with you, Flitish. And a thought to chew on. And as we go and figure out what is causing this river to overflow.
Alright. Now, since you all are tracking out there, I need someone to do the survival check to find out where this area of the stream is. And
Yeah,
see
I
if you
got you.
can't pick up on any details beforehand.
Survival.
Can we help each other or no?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're proficient, you can always give the help action.
Okay, I'll help her survive.
Go ahead, Flitish. Perfect. 2020.
I'll take 20, I guess.
Hmm. Do they get hindsight with that?
So, as you were traveling through, you do end up discovering, the stream is overflowing tremendously onto the banks. There is a very large amount of water that seems to be flooding outwards, not like actively, but like throughout the course of the day whenever the water floods more, anything like that. And it's kind of weird that it's happening, right? You are walking upstream, and yet the flooding seems to happen more up than it does down, because usually it floods downwards. Reasonably. Maniacal beavers. Yeah, they're trying to destroy the city. One dam at a time.
I knew it.
Eco-terrorist beavers. Let's go.
It's just druids. They're wild-shaped.
Mm-hmm. Fucking druids. We love them.
That sounds about right.
Now, there's also something else that's a little strange and weird, right? It would appear that the water's displacement is inconsistent. You're walking up the stream looking for a place that looks like this is the source of it, but the displacement of the water is way too inconsistent for you to really pinpoint that with ease thus far. You still have more of the stream to journey up and find, but it does look like sporadically it leaves the water for some reason. Like the water separates from the stream for some reason.
That's strange.
I'm watching Sophis to see if she can cross.
Yes,
Ooh.
Sophis can cross the stream of running water.
Hmm.
Marks that one down as myth busted.
That's good.
Are you two alerting your allies to this revelation of the weird water?
Footage, selfish.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Mhm.
Sorry, I was just looking through my shapes to see if I had anything that might help with this. But I don't think so. Alright.
How far is the like one side to the other side?
30, 35 feet at the widest.
And the shortest?
30. 30 is the short, 35 is the wide.
Uh-huh. I suppose we should follow further up to find what is causing this weird blockage. It's weird that it's further upstream, right? Like, doesn't it normally flood farther down, like downstream?
Yeah, why is the water out of the stream? Can I Arcana check this?
Yes!
Whee!
Can I ask this?
Yes!
Ooh, I roll again. Here we go. A16. That's better.
That was right on the 20. Like...
That'd be mean.
Sorry, drinking my water.
Well, good.
You're good.
So, if the water's being displaced, and by displaced I mean it goes from the stream, there's a gap of where it didn't come out of the water, and then there's splotches like the water was there. Means one of three things. A, it could be small little tunnel chutes like gopher holes or something that just accidentally connected to the water, flood through, cause a small like sinkhole and start doing that, right? Two, something really big that absorbs a lot of water jumps out of the water at bigger distances and then sheds the water there. Three, you could be dealing with water type of elementals.
Look at the Sylph. What do you think?
I want to say water elementals, but there could be other two options, but I really want to say water elementals because I want to befriend one.
Ooh.
They don't like the gods, I don't like the gods, but I am. But you know, how can we rectify this and get them with the damn problem? Like, you know, these mortals and people need to coexist. So there must be a way to coexist.
Yes. I'm sure we can find something that, if it is a water elemental, to solve this issue. And perhaps they're upset at something blocking them. Maybe they got appeared in the realm and are confused. Maybe they just need, like you said, a nice little chatting to calm down. Wait, what? Do you speak the tongue of a water elemental?
Primordial?
Ah, that's what it's called. Yes.
I've dabbled.
Ah. Then let us go up and find out if it is a water elemental. And see if we can convince it to calm down.
Do you have a means to understand languages?
Spoken ones? Yes. The little comprehend languages. I just can't speak it.
Okay. As long as you understand.
I can speak primordial.
Oh.
This you do? Wow, that's fantastic. I knew this because you spoke to our, Kraken.
Okay, Sophus.
All right,
I hope
take
everything's
care.
right, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
sorry
like
about that.
holiday, you know, like.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sorry. They're harassing me.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Go have fun.
Have fun, Sophus.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think you could possibly win this fight without a fourth. So, yeah, I think that's the end of the session then, guys.
That's
Fair
all right.
enough.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. You have it balanced a certain way, and you don't want to rebalance on the fly.
Yeah, Sophus's DPS was accounted for. It's
Mm.
and that's a lot of fucking DPS.
Indeed.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that's where we're at. But hey, when we come back next week, we'll have 5 people that can fight against whatever displaces the water. Could be giant toads that absorb water, and could be elementals. You don't know.
It could be a dragon.
It could be a dragon toad elemental.
A dragon toad elemental.
See ya.